Hey, shalom, family, peace and blessings. So I just wanted to come to you real quick, not too long, but just got a quick story, right? So the other day, as I was, praying and in my worship and meditation, and just speaking with the Most High, right? I was listening to a sermon, and the Most High reminded me. I was actually listening to Pastor Stephen Darby, and the Most High reminded me. He said, you've been eating off this ministry and a couple of other ministries for a long time, and you've been getting fed. You've been getting fed. You've been listening, learning, maturing, drawing closer to, the Most High. And the Most High said to me, you've been getting fed, but you haven't been sharing back and tithing into those ministries. Now, I know the Old Testament of tithing and all that. I know that whole debate. But what I'm saying is giving, right? Because the Most High loves a cheerful giver, And although we're not obligated to tithe, so-called, we're still obligated to give. And we're still obligated to give to those who feed us. Those ministers, those shepherds, those pastors, those preachers, evangelists, whoever it is, those teachers. We're still obligated to share with them. And the Most High put that in my heart, and He convicted me. And so it was Pastor Darby's ministry, and there was also two other ministries that I had been getting fed off of, in my walk, especially this past year. And he put it on my heart to give to each of them, to give to each one of them, to give $100 to each one of them, right? And so that'd be $300 total. So I texted my wife and I shared that with her, and I said, hey, I want to give $100 to each of these three ministries. Well, no. I take that back. I told her, hey, I want to give to these three ministries. And she said, how much do you want to give to each one of them? And I said $100. And immediately she was like, she was defensive. She didn't want to do it, right? And, at first I was too, but, I understand the law of giving and receiving and sowing and reaping. And so, she was against it. Then I said, just pray on it, because the Most High, me and my wife both have a relationship with the Most High, and we both are one. So whatever the Most High tells her, He tells me, and whatever He tells me, He confirms in her, right? So I told her to just pray on it because she was out, getting her nails done, I believe. And so she responded back to me, and she said, before that, she said, go ahead and do it. She was mad, but she still said, go ahead and do it. So I did it. After that, she ended up texting me and saying, hey, sorry, that's my daughter in the background. But she texted me and said, hey, what's the links to their Cash App, or what's the links to their giving? And I gave it to her, and I said, I already gave the money. And she said, no, the Most High put it in my heart to double it. So in addition to, me giving them, giving that money, she gave the same amount I gave. So that was a total of $600, right? And, in these times especially, right, money, but, we're trying to save as much money as we can and everything like that. Not that, we're poor or broke or anything, but the fact of we're still trying to save and not live check by check. But, at this point, that would have put us, in a situation where we would be living from check to check. So, but we did it anyways, and we were obedient. Now, that same day, right, I got home, and I was outside doing my chores on the homestead, and everything. And then something told me just to check the mail. And I checked the mailbox, and lo and behold, it was a check in there for $600 exactly. It was a check for $600 exactly. So we had just, gave, and that check had been sitting in the mailbox for a couple of days because I hadn't even checked the mail in a couple of days. Excuse my daughter, I'm sorry. But I hadn't even checked the mailbox in a couple of days. So it had to be sitting in there for a couple of days. So I checked the mail, and I seen, I said, this is like a check. And I opened it up, and lo and behold, it was $600. I just fell to my knees, and I just praised the Most High. Because that was nobody but Yah. He has a great sense of humor. He works in mysterious ways. And that right there, if see, the Most High, He always does certain things to confirm or to assure who He is in my life, to assure who He is, period. Because He is the Most High, He is the greatest, He is my provider. It's not me that provides. See, we can get into this mindset of it's us that works these jobs and bring home the bacon and all this stuff, but it's the goodness of Yah that allows us to do that. So it's really him working through us. You know, so, you know, that was just a funny story about giving. You know, give because you never know what you're going to reap. But not only that, just give. If you're getting fed, give. You know, it's not even about what you're going to get back in return, because I could have got nothing back in return and I still would have praised the Most High. And I still would have blessed him, because he is good and he is merciful. And he is my provider. He's the one who provides. He's the one who wakes me up every morning, gives me the energy and the strength to go and do what I do on my job. He's the one who allowed me to even get the job, who even opened the door for the job. He is the one who's done everything up to this point that has allowed me to be the provider and protector and the priest that I am. Nothing is of me. Everything is of him. So I just want to thank him. You know, I want to praise Yah, and I just hope that this message blesses somebody and encourages you to give, especially if you're being fed. Don't just sit up on YouTube all day and sit up and listen to all these sermons and listen to all this music that you're getting from these people who are worshiping and pouring out their talents and teaching you and doing everything, you know, that the Most High is calling them to do, and not share with them. Share with them. It's your obligation, because they're giving their time and energy in order for the glory of the Most High, so they can bless you. So why not bless them? The Bible tells us to. It tells us to bless them. Even in the book of Acts, it says that they all cast their money at the feet of the apostles. And the apostles distributed it as they saw fit, as they distributed amongst all the people. So they were still giving, they gave their all. Some people sold everything they had. Everything. Are you willing to give everything? You know, we want to clinch a few $100s or a few $20, $30 here. We want to clinch it $1,000. You know, we want to clinch it. We don't want to give it, because we want to store up our treasures on earth instead of storing our treasures in heaven and showing the Most High we have faith. You know, so just wanted to bring that to you. Just want to thank the Most High and give him all the glory and honor and praise through his son Yahushua, Yeshua, Jesus, whatever you call him. He is our Christ. He is our Messiah. And I just want to with that, I just want to bid everybody farewell. Hope you guys have a great day, great evening, great morning, whatever time it is where you're at. Peace and shalom.